So welcome to Adventures A.
Yeah.
This week we're doing some relaxing, comfort, low-tech camping.
Very low-tech camping, yep. Yeah, but comfortable. We like to stay comfortable.
It's very comfortable, but yeah, no power, and we have to make do with propane for cooking and campfires for cooking and keeping warm.
Yep.
Not that keeping warm in this weather is too much of a problem.
There's definitely heat warnings. But if it can't fit in our car coming in and out, it can't come with us.
So stay with us and we're going to take you through our camping style.
Awesome. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, Brandon. We are really crammed
up. Yeah, this is the fun of tent camping, right?
It's true.
You're just your vehicle. You don't got a big trailer to put a bunch of stuff in, and then you got two big doggos.
Yes. Here's one. Oh.
All smushed in here. But,
yeah. We comfy tent camping too, so.
Yeah. We got a big tent and a lot of stuff and two coolers.
Yeah, you can see the two coolers right here.
One for booze.
Yeah.
And one for foods.
Very important.
So we're ready to go. But
Woohoo.
It is very squishy, especially for the poor puppers.
Aw, but luckily we're not going too crazy far, so yeah, we're on the road.
We're on the road. Zoom.
So I just wanted to give you a little look around our campsite and talk, you can hear Brandon opening his drink from here, but talk more about the type of camping we do and maybe give you some tips if you want to do that type of camping too, or at least talk about the realities of it. So Brandon, you look really relaxed. It's a little breezy, hopefully the volume's all right, but essentially we do car camping and some like comfy car camping, comfy tent camping. So we've said before, this is the tent mahal. It's a very large tent. It's actually 2 rooms and we use the second room as like storage or like a living room. When the mosquitoes have been bad on this trip, we bring our lawn chairs in there and read. Plus, the canopy here kind of provides a little bit of shade because, of course, the coolers have to get moved into the shade during the day and into the vehicle at night so we don't attract any wildlife or anything. We use 1 cooler for drinks and 1 for food, generally. You can see we have floor mats on the outside. We also have, those are the 2 entrances to the tent. We also have identical ones, well, similar ones inside, just to keep, if it rains or anything like that, keep dirt and stuff to a minimum, especially with dogs. A really nice site. We also definitely travel with 4 lawn chairs for 2 people because we use our 0 gravity chairs. And then around the campfire or inside our makeshift living room, we use these foldable ones, which are currently, Brandon has rigged up to be a little bit of a shade structure for the dogs, neither of whom are using it right now. Instead, they're hanging out over by the picnic table. Bray's in the shade. Jez is in the sun. Not sure why. We bring lots of tarps, usually more than we need, but right now one is being used to cover firewood in case it rains or just morning dew or anything like that. Then you don't want to get it all wet and have trouble starting. Kind of messy, but we set up the trunk, I guess, the very back of the Equinox. I'll show you some storage ideas here. We keep the food that doesn't need to be refrigerated, you can see here, but also most of our camping stuff, kitchen stuff, things like that, go in these 2 bins, as well as anything like first aid. As you can see, there's hand sanitizer there, any paper towels, extra coffee, anything like that, as well as our cookware and everything. It all gets put into these 2 bins and they kind of just fit in however they fit in. And then when we get here, I rearrange more for easy access versus stuff that we hopefully won't need, but is good backup stuff. I also keep extra firewood in here just in case any of it goes missing. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but just in case, or in case there's like a sudden downpour, a thunderstorm or something like that, then we're not left without firewood. So, I don't know if you can kind of see in here. This is kind of haphazard, but you can see it's all like dry, easy use kitchen type utensils and things like that. We keep camping stuff stored all year in a shed on at our house, and then when it's time to go, we just throw it all in the vehicle. We also have a couple different types of like one press coffee and one espresso coffee maker for that kind of thing. Lots of tinfoil and stuff like that for tinfoil cooking, and then of course plates and so on. Yeah. So you could definitely car camp or tent camp much like lower maintenance than this. We do it pretty comfy. So we have a big air mattress here, and we actually don't like to use sleeping bags. We like to use blankets. You can adjust your temperature a little bit more. It's a little more comfortable, we find, and much more like home. So we use old blankets, layer them all up. We keep that blue bin there, we keep blankets in, and then after we've unloaded the blankets, we use it to store things, like extra books and stuff like that we want in the tent with us, but maybe either out of sight or protected. The Nuimo's tent is currently being stored in there. Oh, and there they are, hanging out. And through there you can see our back view. So this kind of becomes our makeshift living room when the bugs are bad. Yeah, so like it's huge, lots of storage. We've definitely been in here before when it started pouring rain, and you can actually have things dry out and things like that in here, which is great. We even have space for, well, right now a ring is in here because it was windy and we didn't want to blow away. Dog bed is in there, and then we bring in the other outside one for right there during the night. Keep all the windows open during the day. It keeps it aired out, keep it from becoming too stuffy in here. It's a really good tip, as well as if the wind picks up, as it kind of has been breezy today. Keeps it from worrying about the tent blowing over or anything. The wind just passes right through it. But essentially you want to make sure you have enough stuff packed for the weather, but it doesn't matter, you can wear dirty clothes camping. You can wear clothes more than once camping. You can layer and things like that. Like, it's more comfort. So right now we have like heat warnings during the day, and at night crazy mosquitoes. So we really haven't been using our rain jackets right there for rain. Well, I guess they're more like windbreakers, but more for protection from the mosquitoes. It's more about comfort and safety and things like that than anything. So one of the tricks to camping is food prep planning. And as you can see, we have already eaten a fair bit of the chili I made earlier.
Yum chili!
And now we're going to finish it up. So cook it all in advance and then seal everything in Ziplocs. I use the freezer bags and then freeze it, and so it stays better longer, which is good when you have the crazy heat we've been having. And then it's easy. Toss it in the pot, heat it.
And then you do the happy chili dance.
Do you do a happy chili dance? Hey Brandon, so I've been going around doing a lot of like camping tips and setup and stuff like that. What's a good camping setup, packing type tip that you have?
Always stay hydrated.
That is a good tip. It's important.
No, but seriously, you need enough water. There is water in beer and other drinks, but you also want to drink real water.
Yeah, drink actual water.
Especially when the sun's out like this.
Oh yeah, easy to get dehydrated and sick and not. Then that's not such a fun camping trip anymore. Yeah, good. That is a good tip. I like that. We pack a lot of, well, we actually have several different kinds of coffee along. Typically you can downsize things into smaller containers, so we'll have a small container that just says coffee, and one says espresso, and well, one that says hot chocolate usually, but that's not a long. Too hot.
Too hot. Yeah, no. Coffee in the morning. I got a camping espresso machine because I'm bougie like that.
Yep. And then making sure you intersperse with actual water. Okay, and as you can see, this is the shed that I mentioned where we keep all of our camping stuff stored. Some we use all the time, some we don't. But I hope you enjoyed our little camping tips and tricks video. We hope that it helped out a little bit, or at least showed you how we kind of make it work with the chaos that is comfy car camping. It's a lot of alliteration, but yeah, so thanks so much for watching. We have some more adventures planned, including more camping videos, and then we have a big road trip that we're going to be going on in August. So you definitely want to subscribe and get notified and all that fun YouTube stuff so you don't miss out on any of our adventures. Thanks for watching.